So, continuing our discussion of difference quotients, we have f of x plus h equals 3x squared plus 6x plus 3. Told to find f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. So, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to find the f of x plus h part in red ink. Then I'll take away the original function. Once I find the f of x plus h, you just mark out the 3x squared plus 6x plus 3. And whatever's remaining, you'll put over h and simplify. So to find the f of x plus h, I'm doing that in red. I'm going to put an x plus h wherever there's an x. These are the lengthy problems in this assignment. Find the f of x plus h by plugging x plus h in place of x. And that x plus h squared, I'm not just going to square the x and square the h. What am I going to do there? FOIL it out. It's the same thing we did on the last one. It'd be an x squared plus xh and xh. Is that 2xh plus h squared? So I have the 3, and I'm replacing that x plus h squared with x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. And if you want to go ahead and distribute the 6 right now, I guess I will. Plus 6x plus 6h plus 3. This is the lengthy part of it, the finding f of x plus h. So distributing this 3, we'd have 3x squared plus 6xh plus 3h squared plus 6x plus 6h plus 3. That's the f of x plus h that I just did. Now, at this point, if you just look at the finished product, you're going to say, what the heck did he do? So, and now in black. So there's the f of x plus h. That's in red. So the color coding this, what I'm doing. Oh. Now, take away f of x. Mark out everything that was in the original function. So subtract 3x squared. What else am I taking away? The 6x and the 3. Sometimes students say, well, what happens if there isn't a 3x squared, a 6x, and a 3 there? You messed up. Okay? You messed up then. Okay. And now in green, what am I going to do?
Divide.
Okay. Now see, just looking at the finished product, what the heck is he doing? So, let's see. I think I'll just cancel that h. Cancel that. I can, on this 3h squared over h, I can cancel the green h with one of the red h's. So what's remaining is what I'll have as an answer. 6x plus, is that a 3h plus 6? Six x plus 3h plus 6. Any questions there? This was the lengthy problem. Okay. The same. Let me see. Can I move it so you can see all of it? Like that? Like that? Can y'all see? Having any trouble seeing it? I can try to lighten it. I don't know if I can zoom and get it much bigger than that, though, without losing some of it. Oh, well, maybe if I'm in the hand. Any questions? The finished product looks terrible, okay? How do we do it? You plug the x plus h in, FOIL out the x plus h squared, distribute. Then you subtract the f of x by marking out the 3x squared, the 6x, and the 3. And then you divide everything by h. Okay, this is a nice 3-step process for finding what's called the difference quotient. Okay. Now, we're now going to move into the next part of the assignment. That was problem 3, which you're not going to see anymore, because we're going to move into what I'm going to call the little fog and golf stuff. Like right here, can y'all tell that's not a dot? That's a little open circle. It might look like a dot to y'all. I can try lifting it up and let's see what the autofocus does. Y'all tell it? No, it sure looks like a closed circle there. Now, hey, let me try doing some. I haven't tuned it in a while. Maybe it'll get better. Well, maybe it didn't. Okay, so this is the 4 through, let me see. This is the rest of the 4 through 11. Deals with something called function composition. And this is a little open circle. It's not a dot. Doesn't mean times. F composed with G of X means this. This little circle here is just representing a huge pair of parentheses. F composed with G, that just means F of G of X. You'll see when you're doing these homework problems, there's all this little thing where it says F composed with G and G composed with F. You'll see fog and golf written. And my brother used to say, oh, I can't believe you say that. We had a teacher years ago that would say fog and golf. And my brother said, you don't say fog and golf, do you? And I said, yes, I do, because at the end of the semester, if someone says, did you do function composition in class? You're not going to know. But if someone says, did you do the fog and golf? That you'll remember better maybe than function composition. And so you'll see things that look like fog and even G circle F. Let me try to illustrate what the heck that means. And having said it with F and G, of course, the first problem in my math lab here doesn't have an F and G. It has an F and H. Let me write it down in case you can't see it. This is problem 4. F of X is negative 3x minus 1. And H of X is negative x plus 3. And let's look at what it tells you to find. It says find H of F of 2. H of F of 2. I'm lifting this up a little. Right there. Well, this little circle means a big set of parentheses. When I write the H, I'm putting it in purple. The F is the stuff in blue. What do y'all think this is saying to do? You're going to take the 2 and do what with it? Remember, whatever number's in the parentheses when you're working with function notation, what do you do with it usually? You plug it in. You're going to plug the 2 into F. Let's do that right now with red. Take the number, plug it into F. Negative 3 times 2 minus 1. That's a negative 6 minus 1. So is that a negative 7? So you start, you take the 2, plug it into F. What am I going to do with that answer? What am I trying to hint that you're going to do with it? Plug it into H. Yes. Negative, ooh, that's going to be a negative negative. Be careful. I'm plugging the negative 7 into H. Negative negative 7 plus 3. So is that going to be just 10? Negative negative is positive 7 plus 3, 10. In words, what did I just do? Take the 2, plug it into the function beside it. Take that answer, plug it into the function beside it. You start with the number, and you're working to the left. Okay? Take the 2, plug it into the function beside it. Take that answer, plug it into the function beside it. Any questions there? Now to do 5 and 6, there's not really going to be any work to show for them. I'm going to probably regret doing this, but let me see if I can. Oh, here. I'll try to hit this magnify. Oh, yeah, that works really nice. Okay. I can do that because there's not a lot of writing on it for this to work up this problem. So this is 5 and problem 6. Problem 5. Okay, here's some tables. Instead of a little equation like we had with number 4, instead of the equations, we have tables. So f of 3 would be 7. F of 6 is 3, and so forth. F of 9 is 5. Here's your function g. G of 8 is 6. G of 1 is 3, and so forth. Remember, with a function, each x is assigned only one y value. So you start here with 8, and you're going to find g of 8. So you're looking at the g table. G of 8 is 6. Okay, so g of 8 is 6. Then look at the f table. What's the answer going to be? A 7, 3, or a 5?
3.
3? Okay, do y'all follow that? I don't, tell me how I should. Okay, so g of 8. G of 8 is 6. Now look at the f table. F of 6 is 3. There's not a lot of written out work on that. Okay, that's one reason I wanted to record this. How can I write it to show y'all what I'm doing here? Okay. This one, number 6, f of 7. Here, you're not going to look at the g table, are you? Okay. You just look at the f table. You're looking at the f table twice. You start off. Watch how I move the pen, because there's really not much I can do to show y'all. F of 7 is 11. Then, so I have 11. Now, f of 11. F of 11 is 8. Okay. Can I just make up, I'm going to make up a problem to see if, suppose we were told to find f of g of 13. F of g of 13. Ooh, I'm sorry there. Oh, I forgot I'd zoomed in. So when you watch this video, it's not zoomed in, and you're going to wonder, well, what's he sorry about? It's showing fine, okay? But anyway, f of g of 13. So could y'all, anyone want to yell out what the answer is going to be? I'm thinking this one's 8 also. You say g. Ooh, let me move just a little. Okay, g. You start off with g. G of 13 is 11. Now look at f of 11. 8. Okay. Oops. 8. I've zoomed it in too much. Well, it can't all be that easy, right? Is that what y'all are thinking? Well, let's see. I have to unmagnify this. This is the starting with number 7. This is where we start seeing the find fog x and golf x. Does it look like an open circle? They're not dots. Do they look like open circles to y'all? If I keep zooming in like that. So here's problem 7. How does this one differ from number 5? Well, on number 4. On number 4, there was a number in the parentheses. What if there's just an x in the parentheses? Okay, so here's the problem. I'm going to write it out like this. F of x is 9x minus 9. G of x is 7 minus 5x.